Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Project Power, which is a new action film coming from Netflix. This has been a big year for Netflix, and there's definitely been a range in their action films that have come out. The Last Days of American Crime was and Extraction and Old Guard are flawed, but pretty impressive films. And then you have Project Power, which I had a lot of fun with. And there's definitely flaws to it, but I'm going to start talking about Henry Jost and Ariel Schulman, who these two directors really caught my eye with the film Nerve. And that was about these two teens going on this crazy adventure of different kinds of things that they had to do this night, and it had a lot of energy and a lot of style, and Jost and Schulman really bring that to this film. It's competently directed. The effects are really impressive for probably a decently sized budgeted film for action, but not like, this isn't like an Avengers movie, but like this really delivers on some crazy action sequences, because the whole idea of this film is around these pills that give people superpowers based off of animals. And there's different things that happen, like one guy, which I believe was Machine Gun Kelly, like lights on fire, and there's a whole entire action sequence with him and Jamie Foxx. And then there's others that like they turn into big hulking monsters, or like magnetic fields, and like the special effects are really well rendered. It makes for some cool action sequences, and that's really the star of this film, is the action and the creativeness in how it's portrayed, and the style and the energy of these scenes. And the score is thumping, it's interesting, it high energy, and really Jost and Schulman create this environment for a really impressive action movie. Now, performance-wise, Jamie Foxx is electric. And I'm not making a joke about Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2. Really, he has such electric chemistry with everyone around him and this charisma that he just delivers. And his character is more mysterious, he has baggage, you wonder what his true motivations are, and he probably has the most heart in this. And then you have Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who's the one of the good one cops kind of things, and which is an interesting thing to be portraying at this point in time. But like, he even takes these pills because it's like he needs to do whatever he can to take down these drugs, and he does impressions of Clint Eastwood, and has a strange resemblance to Cliff Collins Jr. I think that's it, Clifton Collins Jr., the actor. He's in Westworld and stuff like that, and it's just like, just a thought. But he has a lot of charisma, but it's Dominique Fishback who is so fantastic in this film. She brings so much energy and personality to this young girl who's caught up with both of them, and she's doing this because like she needs the money because her mom is dealing with diabetes. She has the motivations, but like she has a lot of charisma. She wants to be a rapper, and the film has a nice message of finding your own superpower and utilizing that instead of just finding out this drug that gives you a superpower. And there's other commentary. There's a lot of social commentary that might not really stick the landing as well as the nice messaging about finding your power. But in general, I really enjoyed this film a lot. And in the end, some of the big drawbacks, it's like it might not hit on all of its themes. The antagonists are awful. Like, I can't even name any of the antagonists besides some of their powers, which mostly are henchmen at that. Like, the people behind everything are so blah. There's no personality to them, no interest. What's their motivation? You could probably guess their motivation right now without watching the movie. And they're really overshadowed by the really impressive action. And there's one particular set piece that really blew me away, involving a woman dealing with basically becoming frozen inside this glass chamber, and her struggling with that emotionally, and like really like fighting for her life while there's this crazy fight going on the outside of the glass. And there's so much cool things about this film that you can get past some of the shortcomings of it. But in general, I really enjoyed Project Power. This is a lot of fun. Go check this out on Netflix. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.